Hello guys, welcome to Evolve Roleplay, new MDC system for the police. This is going to be a little tutorial on how to use this system and what not and what to do. Please follow the steps. Any problems, you shouldn't come across any problems, but I'm going to talk you over from start to finish. This is Evolve RP, we're a GTA 5 extension for FiveM for a roleplay server. All the information for Evolve will be below on the YouTube video page. And welcome, and let's get started. So we have a Mr. Jim Street who's here, obviously transported down to the station already as a police officer. I've already spoke to the guy about his crimes, and we're just going to go straight into processing. So we type /MDC. It's going to open up a fine and jail time database. So here we have search ID. Now I know his ID is 2, but as a cop, obviously hold 2, we can see his ID's 2. I know it's Mr. Jim Street. I've already had that message and searched him for his ID. Search for ID 2. Gonna confirm I'm gonna charge the right person. It is Mr. Jim Street. And if I was to do ID 1, which should be myself, no, it's Tom Riddle. That's Demon. So Mr. Jim Street. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and charge him. So right here we have a search column. So we know we're charging the right person now, and yes, you can close and you can reopen and it will save. So we're going to charge him. He's done a store robbery, felony evading, and he took one shot at a cop. No damage, but he took a shot just to try and scare the cop. He didn't really want to shoot him, but these are the charges he's going to be added. So I'm going to search for robbery. He's going to have store robbery, and then you just click it once, it'll transfer to this side. The time and the fine will automatically go down here. So we obviously reckless felony evading as well. Let's get in for that. Again, it adds here and it also goes to here. It adds and multiplies. And same again. Attempted murder of an LEO. So let's do this. As you see now, for these 3 little crimes, for 1 little store robbery, the jail time stacks up to 80 minutes. And the fine is 7,800. Both of them are very, very extreme, and we shouldn't be charging a normal civilian that role plays and tries to role play, or even is not the best role player, but role plays. We should never be putting that. That is the maximum for these crimes. No, we should never do that. So in this situation, what I'd do is I'd obviously role play him a bit more. And then I'd adjust that accordingly, depending on, how his roleplay went, how busy the city is, and all that kind of rubbish. But I'd certainly be at least half in this. And yeah, I mean, you can see 40 minutes, even half in that to 40 minutes is still extreme. So you just use a bit of common sense when processing people. The maximum time there is for someone that's been going shitlording around. We managed to get them. They don't even bother role-playing. This is that's there to get them off the streets. We don't want to put good role-playing civilians off the streets forever. So before we make any changes, if I made a mistake and I didn't want to charge him for the store robbery, if I click it once, it will remove off the time and fine. You can see now we're on 50 and 7,300. If I wanted to remove attempted murder and LEO, same and vice versa, just remove, and then I can re-add the robbery, and I'm going to take the attempted murder off for the LEO. So yeah, we'll take the attempted murder off and we'll add robbery back. Store robbery. So there we go. Now we're down to 40 minutes and 1,300 quid. Fine, it's still a bit steep, but I'd let him off for a bit of roleplay. But I would reduce this again. Again, it's a maximum time, and we call them shitlords. But you should never generate that with good role players, or even if someone's not the best role player in your opinion. If the guy or the lady is trying, show some respect for that. At least we are a roleplay city. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and tell Mr. Jim he's going to get charged for the store robbery and reckless felony evading and attempted murder of an LEO. He's looking at 80 months and 7,800 in fines. So I'm just going to pretend I'm roleplaying. So sir, you're going to be charged with attempted murder today, store robbery, and reckless felony evading. You're looking at 18 months and a fine of $7,800. I'm going to cut you some slack today, sir, okay? I'm going to be sending you for 20 months in the state, considering your explanation here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop the fine down to about $3,000, sir. So I've already
Oh, thank you very much.
I've already ordered the bus, Jim, so
Oh,
it's going to
yeah.
be with you in a second, okay?
Right. That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So then we just
Right,
reopen.
sorry
Again,
about
guys. Again, guys, it's signed. And I'm gonna send him for 20 months, like I said, and a $3,000 fine. So once we click this submit button, this is the next stage that no one should forget. Once we click submit, it's gonna jail him, it's gonna fine him, and it also copies the charges for me to go to the car and put this in my CAD system, which we'll do while we're still here. So we're gonna submit now. You'll see Jim Street was fined, and he's gone for 20 minutes. So now, obviously, we lock up on the way out. We come round to our police vehicle outside. We open the police CAD, which is where we put the criminal charges for now. We hope to get it all linked up in the future. This is a thing that Demon has made from scratch. It's completely custom to Evolve RP, and it will only get better, guys. So, as I stated, we're going to open up the police CAD. We're going to search for Mr. Jim Street. Again, on this, you don't need his full name. You can search just Jim or Street, and it'll find all the Jims. But right now, he's the only Jim because we are on the dev server. So, Mr. Jim Street, I'm going to add a criminal record. Now, he's gone to jail, yes. Now, I always type the date here. Not many people do, but it really helps if we have a date. 22nd of the 12th, 2019, space, hyphen, control, and V. And you'll see his charges there were copied over. And it's come from the MDC. So that's me done. He's been fined, he's in jail, it's added to his record. Job's a good one. Let's get back on patrol and get the bad guys, or the good guys. But peace out, thanks for watching. I hope you understand. Any questions, just ask away on Discord, but you should be fine. Have a good day.